Nigga, arm strength is weak. Ah, wrong button. Second, god damn it, wrong place again. First, second, third, home. Alright, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go.
Back now on MLB Network.
No, skip all that. Oh my god, bro. This is the worst part of this game.
What a milestone for this prospect. One down. Digging in for the Barons, Caleb
Damn, I'm getting into
and
the
a
third.
special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. I think he was going to swing no matter what because that was nowhere close. Looked like he'd have swung if it sailed out of the stadium. Ground ball up the
There we
middle,
go. There we
through
go.
base hit.
Get it. That's an ugly ass run. I gotta
So
change
one
my
on now
view
with one
run.
away. And now, the catcher, number 87. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Step-off throw to first. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Now a flare off the bat. That's a base hit.
Oh my god, what?
Lead runner stops at second.
How do you controls base running? Yeah, give me that. I ain't got time to be.
Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Move to second, back safely.
Yep, he made it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right. Hill. 2 away now. Two on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Now up, Zach DeLoach. This pitch popped up. Triantos.
And this man got an ugly ass run.
And that will retire the side. A couple of hits in the inning. So up next, Caleb Brown. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope. That's wide. That's wide to the right.
Pitch to this hitter way off the mark.
Come on, put it in the box. Put it in the box.
Late swing, fouled it off.
Late. I read it though. I read it. It's a little too late.
And a high fly out to center. It's pretty far back.
Home run. Home. Ow!
Calls it in for the out. Two outs.
Oh,
runner
shit.
on first base. Here's the left fielder, Andy Garriola.
I'm looking at second or
The
third.
0-1. That's a hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
And he's
There we go.
cut down.
There we go.
Ends the inning. Well, they were.
Got him.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Caleb Brown. 1 for 2. That one fouled off.
That would have been a ball too.
On the ground, could be 2. Oh, great stop. The throw to second, and that's 2. Winning run stands at second. Brown, 1 for 3.
Man, I'm just trying to get on base right now. Nope.
And that's off the inside edge. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Okay,
One away,
okay.
winning run at second. One pitch fouled away. And 1-2. Up the middle. Howard throws to first. 2 away.
Man.
Brown was solid in his professional. 4-3.
That was ass. Bam. 1 for 4.
Someone's other love, my mother was so sad. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
Controller died. Come on, Ari.
Brown, fresh off his first professional hit, a moment he'll never forget. With that first knock under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Knoxville Smokies and the... And now the DH, James Triantos. This one is labeled. Should be trouble for the defense. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a triple. Pulls into third safely with a triple. That's a swing. To be proud of for sure. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. He had a solid day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance here.
Nope.
Brown, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks.
Nope.
Ball three.
This
Come
one
on,
third.
man.
The throw first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get three and
Should have just took the ball.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Brown, 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming to the plate, here's the throw. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. Comes through with the RBI. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high chopper. There with plenty of time, inning over. All in all, top of inning number 4 with the Smokies at the dish. That's a hit.
You ate me.
Yeah, Andy.
First and second, 2 down. Brown.
Wait, did I read this right? Is it? Jump. This is a dive.
1 for 2.
Ball.
Lipsius over at second. Narvaez at first. 2 out. Out to short. Play made. That ends the inning. So they strand a pair. 5 innings down. And here at the plate, Brett Bateman. Here it comes. Amaya. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Come on, bruh. I'm the only one supposed to be making them.
A 2-out error can be such a gut punch for a team defensively. Everybody's already thinking about heading to the dugout, but now you have to refocus and find a way not to make that error hurt you in the run column. Brown, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Late swing, foul to the left.
Why am I swinging so late?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. That's ripped toward center. Inning over. Stepping to the plate now for Knoxville, Brett Bateman. And here's the 0-2. Fly ball, right field. Brown on the move.
Time to out of posting with the.
Relay.
Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one. One down.
Damn,
Coming
I'm
to the
still
dish
not
for
pitching?
Knoxville, James Triantos. And that's a base hit. So up next, Caleb Brown. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Brown now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. Just missed.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Oh yeah, good discipline, baby. Good
2-1.
discipline. Nope.
Slider misses away.
Come on, walk me.
1 out and the base is empty.
This got to be right down the middle for me.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. Good plate appearance.
There we go.
Able to take the walk. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
He's running ball in there. His rim indicator appears on the ball. Wow. Appears on balls in the dirt while on base. Scaled by the player's base runner. The higher base runner is at the base. The rim indicator
Runner! In the dirt. Runner going for second. Throw. They get the out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ball game with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. Base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Brown digs in now. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate.
Okay, I give you that.
Ball, no.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. The 1-1 offering. That one pushed foul. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. That missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tying run is at first. And that's ripped to left. Fair ball. 1 run comes in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Relay, throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They pick up a run on 2 hits. No outs, runner at first. Next up for the Smokies, Andy Garriola. Up the middle, and a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Here comes the throw. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to hold the barrel line.
Slow. Speed
now
of 2.
it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Caleb Brown. That misses the zone.
That man got a speed of 2.
Good job to let the low one go there.
No, that's the ball.
I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two. That one missed. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Got him.
Ah, what did I swing? Why did I swing? It was an accidental button press.
And that's a base hit. Brown now at the plate. 1 for 2. Hollowell, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. And that one fouled off.
The timing, I just didn't get it. Bad contact.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
That one ripped, but foul. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Come on. Clutch decision. Don't accidental press. Nope.
Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Digging in for the Barons, Jacob Amaya. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Here's the payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases. Now the left fielder, Jacob Hart.
You better not.
We're in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Play.
All loaded up.
You better not double play.
2-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there. Tying run waits at the plate. Called out on strikes. Only one out remaining. Next up for the Barons, Tim Elko. 1-2 pitch.
No one better. Here you go.
Hit weakly on the ground. Picks it up. And that wraps it up this afternoon. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
Boy, I am ass 50 in both categories. None right now. Daddy's not doing too good. First game pitching. Yep, Daddy got a pitch.
Caleb Brown is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Birmingham Barons taking on the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Don't get that polish on the
Festivities
couch.
are wrapping up. The home opener is up next. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Caleb Brown.
Oh, I'm not even pitching? I'm just a DH.
This hitter needs to be aware that the pitcher's trying to get him to put it on the ground and get the double play ball. If he's smart, he'll be hunting something up in the zone. Chases the changeup in the dirt.
Good one.
The runners are at the corners, one away. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Pitch misses. Ball two. Struck the batter out looking.
Oh.
Huge K there. One out and the base is empty. Brown caught looking the first time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1 offering. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. It's ball one.
Outside.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
Nope.
Missed inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. The Barons, trailing by 1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time.
There we go, slow.
Safely, and now there's a runner at first. And here is the center fielder, number 92. Pickoff move to first. Dives back in. Safe. Runner at first, one away.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
Hit hard on a line. 2 down. Digging in for the Barons, Jason Matthews.
Hey, need you right now. Keep it going.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit to right center. And that is a base hit. Throw into third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Back to the top of the order here. And the next batter, William Bergoya.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
1-2 offering. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe, gets the hand in. It's 2-1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Brown, 1 for 2.
Just advancing, man. I can get a walk in advancing.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Now the payoff pitch. Makes the catch. Inning over. So they load the bases. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Caleb Brown.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. Could be 2. 1 at second. Out. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning.
Good play over there on third.
Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
I'm 2 for 4. I'm unremarkable.
Caleb Brown, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Birmingham Barons taking on.
Oh, I'm
Welcome
pitching.
back. And today's starter, Caleb Brown. Here's a scouting report. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Hector Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike.
Change up.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. Now it's the right fielder, Justice Thompson. That one's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Swings through it for the K. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Base is empty with 2 out. Ruben Ibarra will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. And that drops in for a strike. And that's
Why they
number
not
8.
swinging?
Only 1 to go. close,
Oh,
doesn't get the
he
call.
robbed
Now
me.
that the immaculate inning is off the table, he needs to focus up and attack to get this third out. Swing and a miss,
He
struck him
robbed
out.
me.
And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy.
Ball, that's outside.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Missed
Ball,
off the
that's in.
inside. Ball 3.
Off the inside. He's probably not gonna swing.
And that one fouled off.
How are you doing this? He said, what?
Here's the payoff pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Another full count pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. Still 3-2.
Nigga making contact on my ass.
Here it comes.
Bro.
Straight
Got
up
it.
looking for the backwards K. And quickly one away in the second inning. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier.
I have to swing to go very hard. In the wind.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Can you do quarter you can this out?
And the 0-1 now.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. And now, Jack Rogers.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Yeah, baby.
When you met your father,
And swing and miss.
going to high school.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, calling.
We met in high school.
Yeah. We met
Gets a piece, stays alive. To the right side. And it's off the bag.
Oh,
The
that's
throw
bullshit.
into
That's
second.
just
Not going to get him. He's in there. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Solid double down the line. That was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position.
Inside, ball 1.
Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something
1 ball,
off speed.
2 strikes.
Well, happy.
Rogers at second with 2 away. Line drive. A
This
dive, and he
nigga.
can't
Come
hold it
on,
in.
bro.
And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way.
That shit was not my fault.
Yerlin Confidant now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's strike two. Pitcher can't dwell on what's already happened. Got to focus on this next pitch and try to stem the bleeding. Struck out swinging. They limit the damage here. They pick up a run on two. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Caleb Brown.
Ball one, no
Like
strike.
others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. Next pitch, in for a strike. Line drive for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Fantastic effort down in the corner to hold that to a single. It can get very tricky down there. And now the center fielder, Jacob Burke. The 0-1. In the air to left center. And that falls for a base hit.
Oh, come on.
Down. And they put the tag on him.
Man, why did he stop running?
We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Michael Troutwine.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Oh-2 rocks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. Rodriguez in the box with 1 away. Looks at ball 1. 1 out and the base is empty. On the ground, right side, Drury. Whips it to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Justice Thompson digs in now. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Shoots this one up the left field line, and foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Slider misses away.
That's wide.
This one popped up. Lipsius. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to inning number 4. The Lookouts out in front, 1-0. Welcome back. The Lookouts at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Yep, that's one out.
Alright, I live with that.
Nope.
Oh,
This is part of
that's a
why he's
strike,
been on
though.
such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. It clips the corner. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout.
Got him.
1 gone leading off the 4th.
Got it.
Sal Stewart now at the plate. Struck out looking the first time up. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Hey.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs already in the home
I'm
fourth.
glad it didn't steal.
Base is empty with 2 out. Now the third baseman, Cam Collier, 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Swings through it. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate.
I was just thinking curveball.
And the curveball is down
just
in.
low.
What a take with 2 strikes. On the ground to short, Amaya. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base. Still a good job to even make that play close.
What?
Next to hit, Jack
Outside, that's
Rogers.
the ball.
And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Spring break starts tomorrow.
Hey.
Well, today is just the weekend.
A laser into the outfield. That ends the
That was
inning.
a bad pitch.
So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. We've played 4 full.
Yeah, we got 0.
1 gone, runner at first. Next up for the Barons, Caleb Brown.
Nope.
Ball one.
Good job to let the low one go there.
1-0.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run is at first.
Nope.
Ball.
Fouled off left side.
Nope.
Next pitch is outside. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Jacob Burke in the on-deck circle. Runner at first, 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
I don't know if that other
Bottom
one
half of the
would have been a
5th, and the
ball or
lookout's
not.
batting. Pitch misses
Ball,
inside,
inside.
and it's 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Drury.
You got it.
1 down. Now the left fielder, Yerlin Confidant. Went down on strikes the first time through. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good eye there. Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. So hard to hit a well-executed fastball in that location. No shame in fanning on that pitch. Base is empty with 2 out. Michael Troutwine, the next to hit. First at bat was a strikeout.
That pitch is out.
Running out of energy. Trying to get out this inning.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
One
2
ball,
outs, bases
2 strikes.
empty. Just misses with that one.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. It's the large lad Burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Bash down the right side, but foul. Rodriguez measures 5'10", 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. That one down the line.
Yep.
Not in time, and infield
Out on that already.
Can't fault him for the initial stop. That was excellent. A little quicker on the exchange, and they probably get the out at first. So a runner aboard, stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Justice Thompson. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Hit in the air, right field. Drops into the glove.
All right, let's go for this double play. Double play, double play, double play.
The batter now, Ruben Ibarra. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Strike 2. That swing and a miss is a blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Swing and a miss. He strikes out for the 3rd straight time. And next, the cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses. 1-0. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Rodriguez leads off of first with 2 out. He swings and fouls one off. Gets it by him for the strikeout.
Got him. All right,
one runner left stranded. They lead it 1-0. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Gil Luna Jr. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Sliced hard, but foul. With the runner at second, the batter is thinking big. He doesn't want to just move the runner along. He wants to drive in the run and pick up the RBI. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for it.
Now a chopper out in front of home. And plenty of time to first.
That's the runner. Is that right?
1 ball, 1 strike.
I like ribs and chicken and turkey.
On the ground, base hit. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And a 2-1 ball game now. So 2 on and 2 out. And now it's going to be Jacob Burke. Ibarra steps on the bag. That ends the inning and prevents things from... This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Brown singled and drove in a run the first time through. Man on at first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Burke.
Hey, it's your turn.
Another full count pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Yeah, chicken.
Caleb Brown
Do you
digs
have
in
hot
now.
sauce? Okay, I'll take chicken with some hot sauce.
2 outs, base is empty.
Yum, 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 yum.
2 balls, no strikes the count. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strike.
What?
This is where I deliver food.
On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. Late on that fastball. On a cold night like this, every batter is
what?
dreading getting jammed on
That's
a high
so
90s fastball like that one.
Oh.
Full count now.
What? Come on, umpire.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now the payoff pitch. Left field. It's pretty far back. Makes the catch. Inning over. Next is the designated hitter, Caleb Brown.
Everything
Everything
is Deadpool.
is Deadpool.
Yeah.
On the ground, this should do it.
Except,
Whips it to first. That'll end the evening's action.
only one
He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took
I don't
the
want the
loss, but he
spicy
did.
sauce.
You always eat it. I give you it.
Spicy?
Yeah. That's the one.
One down. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Caleb Brown. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Next up for the Barons, number 87. On 0-1, the delivery. Rolls away a little bit. Step off throw to first. Just got the hand in there safely.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
To the right side. Goes to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit
Trying to
inning.
dive.
2 away and a runner at first. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Levi Jordan.
Okay, baby, hold on.
Up the middle. And there's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw in. Safe. Not in
He's
time
safe.
to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. And that's reflective of the kind of up-the-middle approach I was talking about. Might have been a little behind with the swing, but when you're focused on putting it back through the center of the field, you wind up pushing it the other way. Worked out well that time. Foul ball there.
A little too early. Alright.
And the 1-1.
Nope.
1 out and the base is empty. That one fouled off.
Yeah, too late. seem to slow that down.
The 2-2.
Oh.
And there's a ball.
2 strike.
Very early.
Payoff pitch.
Nope.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Next to hit, the catcher, number 87. The 0-1.
Yes.
There goes the runner. And that one hit to first. And steps on the bag for the out. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, William Bergoya.
Here we go, clutch up right now.
Ball 4.
Out. And that'll end the inning.
That was
Runner at
stupid
first,
of me.
nobody out.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Shouldn't have slowed that down. That shit dropped at the last second, bro.
Next offering is down low.
1 and 2.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Nope.
Breaking
Two
ball
balls, 2 strikes.
inside.
That's all his shit breaking down?
To the right side. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Whips it to first. 1 away. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham,
right
William
place.
Bergoya. Bounce to the left side. Collier. And 2 away now. Digging in for the Barons, Zach DeLoach.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Fly ball left field, Confidant. And that'll do it. 1 away and a runner at first. And now the center fielder, Caleb Brown.
Nope.
Ball.
Close,
No, that's
but
a ball.
called a ball. This patient
2-0.
approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Can't squeeze it. 1 at second, and that extends the inning. Runner at first. Next up for the Barons, number 87. Kicks and delivers. Boots it. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, William Bergoya. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 runs on 4 hits. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Hector Rodriguez.
Ball will probably come second or third.
And that's a base hit. NARF is a proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Caleb Brown. Should be extra bases here. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double.
There we go.
He was ready to go on the
There
first
we go.
pitch, and it
First
paid
and
off.
second
That's
double,
some
baby.
textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer,
Come on,
and then
come
he
on,
stepped
come on,
through it
come on.
and ripped it the opposite way.
Bring me home. Bring me home.
Up the middle. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they lead by 3. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first.
Oh,
Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Nope.
1-1.
Come on, baby. That's
We're here in the
supposed to
top
be 2-0.
half of the
2-0.
third. 2 down and nobody aboard.
Nope.
Oh.
The pitcher's approaching him much
Supposed to be
more
3-0.
cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. Now this is lifted to center, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning alive. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Jacob Burke. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now, Jason Matthews. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare into the outfield. Oh, gloves it. They put 2 on the board. Now at the dish, Sal Stewart.
Third to home. Third to home.
And the righty fires. Out to center. Brown drifts towards it. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Moves up a base, so 2 away with runners at the corners. Man on at first. Caleb Brown will hit next. Ground ball right side. Stewart. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 hit. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Caleb Brown.
Ooh, lead off home run. Get on base.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Now the left fielder, Jacob Burke. Torres checks the runner. Back in safe, really close. In the air to left. It falls in, and that's a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. Line drive for a base hit. Runner around third. Throw off line, runner scores. It's 6-0. Digging in for the Barons, Caleb Brown. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. La Sorsa goes 6'5". He throws a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Grounds this one to short. Tosses to first, and they get the out. Brown performed admirably in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. Obviously, he was...
Gotta save money, man. Dude, I'm gonna do that later. Trying to make it to the pros.
Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Brown, serving as the designated hitter, batting 8th today, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2024. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Shit. That was yesterday.
This pitch misses. Ball 1. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Foul ball left side, at least one more pitch. Here's the 1-2 offering. And that's outside. That one missed. Foul ball, it remains a full count.
Was that gonna be a ball?
Now the payoff pitch.
Couldn't risk it.
Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. These two are putting on quite a show in this battle. 5 foul balls already in this AB. Pretty amazing. Fouled off again, still 3-2. Out on the mound, he's got to be wondering which way to turn. 6 fouls in this at-bat alone.
Nope.
That's really frustrating for the pitcher. That one misses. It's a leadoff
on
walk.
base,
That's
baby.
an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. The right fielder, the next to hit. 0-2, here's the pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt, but blocked.
Oh shit.
To second, and he's out.
Hell
A
no.
sensational job by the
Thought I
catcher
could do
on a
it.
tough pitch to handle. He recovered really quickly and was
Yeah,
able to
one more.
cut the runner down
I
at
thought
second
since he had
base.
this,
Great
I
work.
took too long to run, and he's slow as hell.
Runner at first, one away. Brown.
I was trying to see if he was gonna miss the ball or not. Man, my motherfucker slow. Yeah, if he catch that shit, I'm done for. Too slow. I ain't got enough points to boost his speed yet.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. This one's
Hit that
smoked out to
motherfucker.
left.
He gonna catch it though. God
And
damn
there
it.
are 2 down.
Yeah, he's slow. And yeah, he got a weird running for him. Be like, slow as hell.
Runners at first
Slow
and
as hell.
second, and nobody out.
If I can drive here in one of them. Oh,
Tough
come
spot
on, bro.
for the
That's a
pitcher, but
ball.
that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter.
I'm straight. Nope.
No,
That
that's a ball.
backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Fly ball.
Ah, fuck.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third.
Damn, this
That
dummy
is a
go get
double
out
play.
over there. Come on, bro. Ain't got
Gotta
no
be a
points this
frustrating
time,
day.
man.
The team lost, and he had a game that he knows.
Dynamic campaign. Oh shit, I might not even get. Do I still got online capability? Thought I canceled it. I might not get it. pitching again.
She's a slow
Caleb Brown, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. Ready to go. Digging in for the Shuckers, Jimmy Herron. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line.
me.
On the
Good
move,
catch,
has a
baby.
play,
Good catch.
and he makes the catch. Now up, Dylan O'Ray. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And a couple of quick outs. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Xavier Warren. Bash down the right side, but foul.
One.
Bounces this one to first, and that's foul. This one's
Damn.
labeled.
Smack
That's
that
got a
motherfucker.
chance. Hits the fence. And it's a 2-out double.
Smack that one. God damn.
Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. Nice job to get into scoring position with 2 out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings through it for the K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. 1 hit, 1 left. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. That one misses, and that's ball
soda
1.
got fiber in
That
it.
backdoor breaking ball just missed, but it could have been called for a strike. The
Yeah,
batter
shit.
knows he's got to swing if he comes
The
with another
commentator
one.
did like an ad coming from. All I heard was more fiber than any soda or something like that.
Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That just misses. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Who's going
Next
to get a
up for the
soda like
Shuckers,
that? I need
Matthew
that fiber.
Wood.
Let me get a soda.
Inside, ball 1. That's a ball.
God damn it.
2-0.
I gotta give me semi-hittable pitch. There we go.
Good
Get it
pitching
by.
there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't
I
extend for
fall.
more power. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, baby. Listen, when you fall, I don't want to hear no crying.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
All right.
Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Ernesto Martinez.
Adam.
0-1.
No score here in the second inning. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Try to get him
That's a ball.
chasing on the changeup. Great
1
job
ball,
to
2
see
strikes,
changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Popped in the air, left field.
Mine.
Gladney. And that'll do it. We move on to the third inning. Digging in for the Shuckers, Mike Bovee. Bovee measures 6'1", 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Chases a high fastball there. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters' meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
REF. We have to tell you one more time to get down.
Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. So digging in, Garrett Spain.
Aye. 0-1.
One out and the
baby.
base is empty. Popped up to the left into foul ground.
Got room.
And quickly 2 away. Jimmy Herron digs in now. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Just outside. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That's a K. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2. Brown will hit next. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Ball one.
Good job to let the low one go there. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Top of the 4th inning, the Shuckers at the dish.
Ball one.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Nope, she can't get past 14.
The pitch. And the curveball is down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. On the run, throw to first.
He's
Out.
out.
Nice play. I love the backhand stop he made, but he took a little longer than you'd like to get rid of the ball. Still, good internal clock to know how much time he had, and he makes the throw to get the out. Right side, and it goes just foul. Oh, 0-1 now. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
We're in the 4th inning, no score. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. And next, the cleanup hitter, Casey Martin. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1.
1-1.
2 down and nobody aboard. Top half of the 4th. 1-1 pitch fouled away. And now the 1-2. got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So they make short work of them. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Edber Perez.
Hey!
That hit a dude in the face.
Oh-2, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. So up next, Matthew Wood. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Ball inside.
Next offering is downstairs. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Nice grab.
Good catch, baby.
One of
Good
those
catch.
plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Martinez
1-0.
in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
We'll see tomorrow.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. Here's the 1-2 offering. Grounder to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Still nothing on the... Runner at first, 1 away. Brown, 0 for 1.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in.
On the ground, could be 2. Flips it, there's 1.
God
And
damn,
that's
bro.
2.
Stop hitting into a double play.
We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Mike Bovee. On the ground, right side. And there's 1 down. Garrett Spade, the next to hit. Popped out in foul ground first time through.
Nope. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Back to the top of the order here. And now, Jimmy Herron. Swing and a foul back, that's out of play. Herron, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Close.
Come on, bro.
That was really close around the knees, but he's
That
handling
wasn't
it well
close.
on the mound.
That
Just has
was
to adjust
well
his
in
sights.
a box.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. O'Ray, in the box again, takes a strike. That one in there. That is strike 2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Shuckers with the go-ahead run at first. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. So another good inning on the mound. On to the next inning.
Bro, you
Digging
still
in
got me
for the
pitching, man.
Shuckers, Xavier
I'm
Ward.
tired.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Off the plate
Inside
inside. And the count, 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one
Ball
missed.
2-2 the count.
Wallops this one out towards right
All
center.
right, bro, take
And
me out.
that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad.
There you go. Damn, you should have took me out before this.
So they turn things over to the righty, Jesse Schultens. Into the game with the bases empty. Brown
Ball,
stands
that's
in now,
inside.
looks at that one inside.
What time is it?
That's a ball.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing lifted to left field. And that's that. Brown posted 9 strikeouts in 6 shutout frames. He showed some good competitive fire in this start. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, even if they ultimately fell.
I get all my points from games up pitch. Okay.
So 2 down. Brown getting ready to hit. Hard hit for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently. And he's runner on the move, in the dirt. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. Here comes the 2-2 offering. On the ground, right side, O'Ray. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out. 1 out, runners at first and second. Brown, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to center. It's back. Hauls it in for the out.
Slow ass nigga. Okay.
If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Brown, 1 for 2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working.
I ain't got no shot at hitting a home run right now.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And now, Jacob Burke. Here it comes. In the dirt, but blocked. Line, and that's a base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. Tapped softly on the ground. Off balance speed, there's one. Over to first, safe. And he didn't look fully confident on that swing. Might not have recognized the pitch well. Hitting coach is going to want to see him commit and swing full bore instead of making weak contact. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So no run. 1 out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Caleb Brown.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. Here you go.
Liner.
Come on.
That's
Perfect
such a hard out to
contact.
live with as a hitter. That thing was ticketed for the gap and extra bases. Great play. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. One down. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Caleb Brown. Out to short. Martin. 2 down.
He's out.
So digging in, Xavier Warren.
That's a home play at home or third, home or third, home or third.
High fly to center. Brown.
3-3-3.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. An exciting play, a great throw to third for the double play, but oh my goodness, just no reason to try to move up to third right there. That is not great base running to end the inning. 2 outs, bases empty. Brown, 0 for 1 so far. Brown, only 18 years old. He's been absolutely electric over the last 10 games, hitting over 400.
Ball that's outside.
In the air to left. And no one can get to it, a foul ball. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. This pitch popped up.
There's a contact
Martin
swing
under
too,
it.
bro. How you make weak contact with a contact
And that
swing?
ends the inning. No runs, no hit. Batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jimmy
Second
Herring.
or third, second or third.
Kicks and delivers. Hit hard on a line.
Hey, hit me too. Hit me too.
And there's 1 down. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out.
And no one better. Clutch up.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And 2. What a play.
Fucking power hit, bro. It's not a power hit.
You might
Hit that bitch right into the ground.
And your Brown now at the plate. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. First pitch swings and misses. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Grounder left side, there with plenty of time. Inning over. This broadcast is sponsored by Fad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. And that's outside. So a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to right center. Spain on the move to the gap. Puts it away for the out. So 2 down. Xavier Warren digs in now. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in for the Barons, Caleb Brown. That one pushed to the left and foul. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. On the ground to the
What? No.
right side. Restituyo. Whips it to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. We're back here at the ballpark.
No.
All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And here's the first baseman, Ernesto Martinez. Base hit. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Caleb Brown. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Pops this one up. Umpire signaling for the infield fly. Welcome back. The Barons at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Out to center. 1 down. 1 out and the base is empty. Puts this one in the air down the line. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. And fires in a heater at 95.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one inside.
That's inside.
And the count 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Scorched left field line. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. I like the hustle, trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Runner at second here with 2 gone. And now the DH, Caleb Brown. 1 for 3. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, number 87. Move to first, dives back in, safe. Now the payoff pitch. Fly ball to right, Perez.
And that's that. Motherfucker, boy.
This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job.
Can't be pitching next game, bro. It ain't been that long since I pitched.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. That's what it's the same when you chase your dream, though you just gotta hold your eyes. This world is up.
Every 5 games, a pitch. I ain't lost a game yet, but I ain't won a bitch either.
Caleb Brown with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. All right, ready to get this one started. Now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Vladimir Restituyo. And we're underway. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Next up for the Shuckers, Ethan Murray.
Aye.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Struck out swinging. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Base is empty with 2 out. And now at the plate, Xavier Warren. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. High fly ball down the line and left. And that's the end of the inning.
He ran over there and caught that.
End of a half inning of play. No score. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water.
Already ass got to be a joke.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Who's trying to smell like pine tar?
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws, gets the out, 1 away. And now, Edber Perez, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Line drive, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate, and they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Matthew Wood in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, nice changeup.
1-1.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Ernesto Martinez. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Pretty deep. Pulls it down. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom. 1 out and the bases are empty. Caleb Brown now at the plate. Swings and flares it. Warren on the move towards foul ground. Fair ball. Omar Narvaez digs in now. Pickoff throw. Back safely.
Nah, player. Try again. Try again.
And we're all even up. Here's a fly to left. Warren. 2 down. Two away and a runner at first. Next to hit, Jacob Burke. Waisner checks the runner, dives back in safely. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner on the move, and he grounds it to the right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs. We move on to the third inning. Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Mike Bovee.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball one, no strikes.
One.
Swing and a tapper. Over to first.
He's out.
Play is made, one gone. Digging in for the Shuckers, Garrett Spain. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. In the air to left. It falls in, and that's a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Back to the top of the order here. And now the center fielder, Vladimir Restituyo. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees for a strike. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball.
Get out of there.
Struck him out. Next up for the Shuckers, Ethan Murray. Went down on strikes the first time through. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Slow ass fastball. Here we go. It's strike.
This
God
one
damn
is
it.
labeled.
It's alright, we got it.
Makes the catch.
Get out of there.
And that is out number 3. Runner left stranded. They're trailing here, 1-0. Top of the 4th inning, the Shuckers at the dish.
What y'all talking about, bro? I'm gonna strike you out. Don't worry about it. In the end without allowed to run and won a few base runners. Strike one.
0-1.
Strike two.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Catch him off guard with the curve.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got him.
Looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Casey Martin. Rolled out to second in the first AB. That's a strike.
Strike one.
And it's 0-1.
Reach up.
Ball.
Swing and a ball
Damn.
ripped out towards right center field for a hit.
All right, just need a
So
double
one
play,
on
double
now
play,
with one
double
away.
play. How did I fail already? There's only
for
one.
Biloxi, Edver Perez. 1-for-1 with a
This
single
shit
so
glitching,
far.
bro.
Ball,
That
that's off the
shit
plate.
glitching.
That one 95 to finish the punch-out. Digging in for the Shuckers, Matthew Wood. Struck out swinging the first time.
Ball one.
The Barons, leading by 2. Top half of the 4th.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw there, safe. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Yanked that changeup back.
2 balls,
Just
1 strike.
diabolical. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So no runs here on a base hit. Brown, getting ready to hit.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
Swing and a high fly to left. Going back pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Ernesto Martinez.
That's a ball.
Martinez stands at 6'6", 25 years old, and he's a native of Cuba. On the ground, right side, can't come up with it, but wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. Here's the third baseman, Mike Bovee. 0 for 1 so far. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Ground ball to second. Drury whips it to first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Next up, Garrett Spain.
Ball upstairs.
2 outs, bases empty. Skies it out towards left center. And that's that. Continues to roll on the mound. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Vladimir Restituyo. Out in front with the swing. That's strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time. And the speedy runner
It's only one base runner, bro.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately.
Come on, bruh.
He needed that base hit. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Foul ball there. That one catches the zone. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Got it. 1 away. Next up for the Shuckers, Xavier Warren. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance.
Nope.
Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Late swing, foul to the left. The Shuckers with the tying run at the dish. That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Casey Martin. 1 for 2.
Is that lightning?
Outside, that's a ball.
The Barons up by 2. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Certainly looks like they're going to waste that leadoff base runner. He got on, but hasn't made it past first yet. They'll need a good hit to bring him in. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye on that pitch. What a take with 2 strikes. Up the middle.
God damn it.
Is a base hit. Lead runners around second, and now runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in for the Shuckers, Edmer Perez. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Got the swinging strikeout. Huge K there. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away.
With the masses, pop cork, click glasses, serve pants, flirting, gripping, working.
Fly ball down the line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball.
Ball.
Come on, I need these points. Take the pressure off me on pitching.
2-1.
This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. In the air to left center, Warren on the move. Makes the
Stop.
move on the run.
Come on, ball, drop.
On to the next inning. Here's the catcher, Matthew Wood. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. Struck out looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Ernesto Martinez. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Down 0-2, swings through it. That's a good job of changing speeds. Start with the fastball, then pull the string on the changeup. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses off the outside edge. That changeup just missed. I'm not sure how he took that with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. 2 away now to start the 7th. Now the third baseman, Mike Bovee.
That's a ball.
A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Drive along the left field line, and foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jesse Schultens.
First win.
Will get to work on holding this lead. He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot.
Player of the game as well. Give up 5 hits. Alright, take a break right here.